මම කතා කරන්න යන්නේ අද මගේ පුතා ගැන. පොඩි කාලේ හරියට පර්ෆෙක්ට්ලි හිටපු බබෙක්. ඉතින් අවුරුද්දයි මාස 5ක් විතර යනකොට අපි කොච්චර කතා කරත් එයා ඇහෙන්නේ නැති ගානට තමයි හිටියේ.
And I happened to see this pamphlet talking about autism. They had noted down all the symptoms a child who has autism would display. And then it suddenly clicked that all the symptoms that I was reading on that pamphlet was very similar to preschool teacher had told me about. I quickly made that connection. There was a sense of fear and, what are we supposed to do now? Whom do we talk to? And that's where it all started.
ටීවී එක ඇඩ්වර්ටයිස්මන්ට් එකක් ගියා බබාලා මෙම කතා කරන්නේ නැත්නම් ඔයාලා බලන් ඉන්න එපා මෙම ඔටිසම් කියලා ලෙඩක් තියෙනවා ඊට පස්සේ මම ඒක ගැන සර්ච් කරන්න පටන් ගත්තා මේ අම්මටත් කීකේ මම අන්න එකමයි කරන්නේ අයියා මේ බබාට මේ වුණේ මම එහෙම නරක කෙනෙකුත් නෙමෙයි අපේ ෆැමිලි එකේ කවුරුත් එහෙම නරක අය නෙමෙයි.
Being able to express ourselves with words is something that most of us take for granted. But for some, it doesn't come naturally. And that is why I made it my God-given mission in life to help people with speech impairments, to make them express themselves. Hi, my name is Nandini. I'm a speech and language pathologist, and I'm also the founder of Ceylon Speechy. In the next couple of minutes, let me tell you how my team goes about diagnosing and coaching people of all ages to overcome challenges in speech. Children generally start using words as a means of communication by the time they celebrate their first birthday. By the time they turn 2, they need to be forming short sentences. If this doesn't happen, they may need the assistance of a speech therapist. Delay in speech could be due to various reasons, and it is important to identify the right one. Parents play the most important role in helping children overcome speech difficulties. Part of our role is to equip parents with the knowledge and skills required to carry out the best practices we use when engaging their children. We also encourage parents to send us videos of these interactions and of the child's behavior in various situations. This is so that we can help them through analyzing them and giving them an input. In some instances, eating and swallowing difficulties can also be linked with speech disorders, or it can occur on its own. Our experts are able to help rectify this too. Adults too can have speech difficulties, eating and swallowing difficulties. This can be because of various reasons. It can be because of stammering, because of neurological conditions, Parkinson's, dementia. We have many success stories of such individuals being able to overcome these issues with the right care. We are so blessed to have made a difference in the lives of so many, not just in Sri Lanka, but in so many countries, in Australasia and the Middle East. We call it divine appointments.
Thank God we can see the results now. It has been 7 years since his first diagnosis, and the day that the senior pediatrician wrote on that letter saying our son's diagnosis has been reversed and we do not have to worry any longer about it, that was, I think, one of the most happiest days of our lives when we saw that.
ඊට අපි නදිනි මිස් වුණා. ඇවිල්ලා සති දෙක තුනක් ගියේ නෑ නදිනි මිස් කැච් කරගත්තා. එයාට ඒ වගේ ටැලන්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඊපස්සේ සතියක් දෙකක් යනකොට වර්ඩ්ස් එළියට එන්න පටන් ගත්තා. ඉතින් නදිනි මිස් තමයි ආව කතා කරවලා ගත්තේ. ඒ වගේ ඊට පස්සේ වර්ඩ් දෙක තුන කනවා කියන පටන් ගත්තා. ඒ අනිත් අම්මලාත් මේකෙන් බේරෙන්න පුළුවන් මුල් කාලෙදිම පරක්කු නොකර. ඒතරම් නදිනි මිස් වගේ බබාට තුනේ ජීවිතයක්.